Hi everyone. Today's lesson is going to be lesson 12.3, and we are going to be identifying polygons. So before we get started, just like last time, I want you all to come up here to where it says lesson 12.3 and type in your name. And then also down here is another place you can change your name so it doesn't say mine. And then also make sure to share it with whoever your teacher is. So here is a page that you can come back to at any time. And if you click where it says the word here, it will take you back to this video that is explaining all of the instructions. So let's get started. Polygons. So something that you should be thinking about throughout the entirety of this lesson is line segments and how can you use line segments and angles to make polygons. So if we remember back to earlier lessons, we learned about line segments and angles. So in this lesson, we are going to be seeing how line segments and angles make polygons. So what is a polygon? A polygon is a closed plane shape that is made up of line segments that meet only at their endpoints. Each line segment in a polygon is a side. So down here, I included a few examples of what a polygon would look like. Now we're going to be watching this little BrainPOP video on polygons.
Stop, Moby! Didn't you see the sign? It's hard to miss. It's a bright red octagon. An octagon is a polygon that has 8 sides. What is a polygon? A polygon is a shape with at least 3 straight sides that connect. Polygons are closed shapes, which means the sides connect together. The sides of these shapes do not connect, so they are not polygons. The sides of a polygon are always straight and not curved, so these aren't polygons either. We name polygons by the number of sides they have. A triangle is a polygon with 3 sides. A vertex is the point where the sides come together. A triangle has 3 vertices. I can think of polygons with more sides. What are some polygons with 4 sides? A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides. Right, Moby. A square is a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides that are equal or the same size. A square has 4 vertices. A rectangle is also a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides and 4 vertices, just like a square. But a rectangle has 2 pairs of equal sides. Rhombuses, parallelograms, and trapezoids are all quadrilaterals. There are a lot of other shapes besides quadrilaterals. What are some shapes that have more than 4 sides? A pentagon is a polygon that has 5 sides and 5 vertices. The Pentagon is also the name of a government building in Washington, D.C. You can see why. Moby, can you think of something else that's a pentagon? Right. Some safety signs are pentagons. A hexagon is a polygon that has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Bees create nests by building honeycombs, which have 6 sides. The hexagons fit nicely next to each other, so bees can really pack them in. Can you think of something that's a hexagon? Right. On this soccer ball, the white patches are hexagons. Oh, and the black patches are pentagons. You're not supposed to play with that indoors. Uh-oh. Moving on. A heptagon is a polygon that has 7 sides and 7 vertices. Can you think of something that's a heptagon? Cool! Some countries like the United Kingdom, Jamaica, Mexico, and Uganda have heptagon-shaped coins. An octagon is a polygon that has 8 sides and 8 vertices. A stop sign is an octagon. Some of the tiles on our kitchen floor are octagons too. A nonagon is a polygon that has 9 sides and 9 vertices. I can't think of anything that has 9 sides. Can you, Moby? Whoa, check it out. This glass is a nonagon. I bet you can't find something that has 87 sides. That's called an octacontaheptagon.
So that was a great video that just summarized all of the different vocabulary words that we are going to be seeing throughout this lesson. Something to note is that there were a few terms that were used in that video that we are not going to be discussing, but I feel as though that was a great way that included all the ones that we are going to be discussing. So now just something to remember throughout going on with this lesson is a math idea. So all polygons are closed shapes. Not all closed shapes are polygons. So now we are going to be moving into this. So it says circle all the words that describe the shape. What you are all going to be doing is up here, you notice this oval looking shape. You're going to be clicking and then dragging it over, and there's plenty of them to be used throughout the answering these questions. So there's going to be different amounts of circles for each of these. So depending on what this shape fits the description, you're going to be dragging the circle over. So for example, this is a circle. So as we could see, it's a circle, so it'd be a plane shape. And then is it opened or closed? Well, I don't see any spaces, so I feel as though this is a closed shape. So we're going to be dragging this over here, and then so on and so forth. So you're going to be doing it for this shape, this one, and these two as well. On this next slide, it says fill in the blanks with always, sometimes, or never. So here are 4 different sentences that are going to be answered using one of those words. So the first sentence, polygons are blank plane shapes. Now, if you get confused, you can always look back to the different slides and to see what was stated before. So polygons are always, sometimes, or never plane shapes. You're going to be clicking, double clicking, and then typing in your answer here. And then same thing for the second question. Polygons are blank closed shapes. Polygons are blank open shapes. And plane shapes are blank polygons. So for each of these, you're able to just click this line, and then once you type, the line will go away. So to just do that, you would just click and then double click to get the line. This next slide is about how polygons get their name. So it says polygons are named by the number of sides and angles that they have. So count the number of sides and angles. So we're going to be doing this one together, this first one. It's a triangle. So how many sides? So we would click And once again, you just double click where the line is and it would bring you to this so that when I type my answer. So let's count the number of sides. 1, 2, 3. So a triangle has 3 sides. Now how many angles? Well, where am I going to find these angles? I think I see one angle here, one angle here, and another one here. So there are 3 angles. So a triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. You're going to be doing that for quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, and decagon. So we could also do decagon together because I feel like it might be a little bit hard to see the lines and the angles for this one since it is a little bit smaller. So let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 sides in a decagon, and let's count the angles. So we have, starting at this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a decagon also has 10 angles. Now you are going to be finding a common similarity between the number of sides and the number of angles, but I still want you to count them sides and angles up just to double check. So now on this, it says, now try these. So how many sides does the stop sign have? Now you'll see I included a picture of a stop sign so you can look back at this. So how many sides does the stop sign have? Now there was also a stop sign in the BrainPOP video if you can think back to that. So you're going to be counting up the sides for this, the angles, and then looking at the number of sides and angles, you can look back to here and see what the name of the shape would be. So depending on how many sides and angles, whatever you got for that here, it's going to have the same name. So you would type it here. So same thing, click, double click to type in your answer, same thing here, and then the name of the shape would go down here. Over here it says this shape is a polygon. Circle all of the words that describe the shape. So we are talking about this one up here. So depending on what it is, it's the same thing as before with the circle. You're going to click it and then drag it over. So if it's a plane shape, if we think it's a closed shape, we would do this. So you're going to be dragging over the however many circles you think describe this shape above. Now on this, it says write the number of sides and angles, and then you're going to name the polygon. So this is just a little bit more practice on counting the sides and angles and then naming the shape. So for this one, you're going to be counting up how many sides and angles are here. And then to answer, you click, double click, and then type your answer. And then on this line down here is where the name of the shape would go. So with any of these, if you get stuck, if you forget the name, don't hesitate. You can 100% come back here and check the spelling or check what the name of the shape would be based off the sides and the angles. So that's what we're going to be doing for these 3. So that same way of answering, click, double click to get the line, and then you would type. Same thing for this one. And then the final question is just a little open-ended question, and it says, Jake says shapes A through E are all polygons. Does this statement make sense? Explain your answer. So we are talking about these shapes over here. So this is shape A, shape B, shape C, shape D, and shape E. So Jake was saying that all of these shapes are polygons. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And why? So to answer, you would just, like I just did, click. So you get this box. You can highlight all of these, and then you can type whatever you feel as though the answer is. Do you think he's correct? Do you think he's not correct? If he's not correct, why? So you can think back to what we said before about polygons, the definition, so you can come back to this slide. You can also come back to this math idea that I included. All polygons are closed shapes, but not all closed shapes are polygons. However you feel as though you need to answer this, you can just type it in this box right here. So don't hesitate to ask any questions to me or your teachers, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.